Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Natasha and this is episode 61. Can't quite believe it really, 61. Anyway, today I have got a finished object for you to see, and I have got my squares finished and the donut for the cow that Sally over at Nanny Moon's Crochet has been hosting over on her channel. And I've also got a couple of photos to show you that the viewers have been making as well. So I will be showing you that in a moment. But if you have been anywhere where you have been affected by the treacherous weather from Storm Bert, I do hope that you have managed to keep as safe as you can. We have had absolutely torrential rain and we've been flooded everywhere. We haven't actually been flooded in our road or anything, so we are safe, but I know that all the surrounding areas, because there is a river that runs through our town and things, they've all been affected, and all the roads around have been cut off and impassable. So if anyone has been affected by that, then I do hope that you have managed to stay safe and it's not been too stressful for you. And for those affected by the snow that had been coming down as well, I hope you have managed to stay safe with that, because it's quite unpredictable, isn't it? When it's a weather related thing, it's all quite shocking really. So I do hope that you are all safe and well. Okay, so let's get on with it, shall we? I am going to show you the photos first, and the lovely Jane Robinson has sent me a photo of a blanket that she's made, and I showed this one on the one of the Free Pattern Friday weeks and episodes, shall I say. And she has already made it. She has the colours are cream, nutmeg and baby blue and Air Force blue, all of which were already in her stash, so she's not had to pay out any money for some yarn for it either, so it's always a bonus for that. And it is I Am a Dreamer, You Are the Dream blanket. Now again, I think we're going to struggle with the way my lighting is. Let me see if I can. I'm not really sure if I can or not. Hang on. Push that one down, see if that helps. Aha, there. And I just think it's absolutely lovely, much the same as the blanket I did for the Dream Big Little one. I love the way they work up, and I love the fact that you can just take your time, one panel at a time as well. So well done with that, Jane. I think that's absolutely lovely. And then we've got the lovely Maureen, who has made the birthday cake square from what I drew last week. Just got to try and find a way to show it. There we are. Oh, in and out with the light. I don't know why it does this. There we are. I know it's on the side, but that one looks pretty much like the one exactly in the book. And that is how lovely with the little sprinkles and things. Well done, Maureen. She says that this is her favourite square so far. It will go well with the coffee mug. I used the yarn from my stash and leftovers from the blanket. There were a lot of them, and she used a 3mm crochet hook for the candle and flame to get it to fit onto the square. So that's a really good lovely square there, Maureen. And yes, I think it will go lovely with the coffee mug as well. And then Carmen has sent hers, and she's done both of the squares, which is the watermelon. Again, this, sorry about the lighting, it's just not, I don't know how to do it. There he is, there, watermelon square. And she's done the cupcake square as well. I can just get it to focus properly. There we go. There, and that is another lovely cupcake as well. And that's almost like the one that's in the book. So that's really, really lovely. Thank you very much for sending in your stuff. I absolutely love to receive all of your messages, and it's lovely to be able to show people that there are people joining in. And for any pattern that you're doing and any work that you'd like to show me, you know, I'd be really, really pleased to see it and to show it on my channel, because it's always nice, like I say, to be able to actually celebrate everyone's craftiness. So that's that one. Now I will show you my squares in a moment, but I have been busy making a Santa this last week, and I have managed to finish him, and so he is going to live up with all of his friends up here, and hopefully he'll be able to bring their Christmas wishes true and hopefully he will enjoy being in my craft room over Christmas. I used Stylecraft, no I didn't, I used Hobbycraft yarn for actually all of it this time. I used red and white, brown and black, all in the Women's Institute Hobbycraft yarn. For those of you that don't know what it looks like, that they come in 100-gram balls, and it's premium acrylic yarn, and it's really, really thick and luscious for a DK, and it's really, really lovely. And I used 8mm eyes, and he was just a joy to make. I made the legs one day, the arms another, joined up the body, and then did the head and the hat. I've just pinned the hat because I don't want to actually attach it to the top of his head. But yeah, so I made a Santa ready for the Christmas season. So I managed to complete that one. And we'll put him up there with his friends for now. See if I can get it to go through. Yes. Right, you sit there, Santa. Okay, and now I'm going to show you something else that I've been working on. I can't really explain a lot about it because I am busy making it for someone, and I'm not sure whether they are actually watching or not. So this is how far I've got, and like I say, I can't really tell you a lot about it apart from the fact that I'm using Aran yarn, and I'm using a 5.5mm hook because I want it to be a little bit floppy, and so that's really all I can say. I've done 70 stitches across, and I'm hoping to build on that in the coming days to try and get it finished as soon as I can. So I know it's boring and I know it's a tease, but keep your eyes peeled because you might well guess what it is by the end of it. But I just can't say anything much more than that. Right, so that is that one and that one. I've also been making some progress on the beehive platform, and the last time I showed you I had just literally a little piece around there, and I've built it up, and I'm just on the decrease now trying to close it, because then the little things will sit on the top. So let's imagine that this one has already been completed now, and it sits on there like that. So I'm almost finished with that, and I'm thoroughly enjoying making one of these, and I'm contemplating doing another one afterwards, but let's see how it all goes. But yes, I would really love making it, and it's a really lovely pattern. And I'm using a DK in gold, and it's Stylecraft for that. Oh, bless me. It's Stylecraft Special DK in gold, and I am using a 2.75 needle hook for that as well. So hopefully by the time you see this again, it will be completed and I'll be on to the next bit. So now the next thing I have to show you is my snail. And like I say, for Sally, Sally over at Nanny Moon's Crochet, she has got her bag of balls that she draws from on a Monday, and last Monday she drew the snail, and this is my snail. Hello. And I decided that I was going to do mine in traditional colours rather than the pink one that was in the book. And this time around I turned the icing onto the wrong side facing rather than the right side facing, so that it was a bit like a knobbly shell. And I've decided I wasn't going to put any sprinkles on it or anything like that. I was just going to leave it plain, because I didn't think that the flowers would be suitable either. I just wanted to keep it as plain as I could. And then I gave him a smiley face because I think he's a happy smiler snail. And the feelers I did different in the book, because it said to use a magic ring with 4 single crochets and then do another 4 around, and then obviously it would turn inside or sort of turn down to be put on, but I wanted longer ones, so all I did was chain 6 and then slip stitch into the first 2 and then leave it, and I just sewn it to the top of the head. And for the eyes I just used the normal eyes that I make with black cotton with a stripe of white also, and then I just sewn it onto the edge of the donut. So there he is. Oh, and the actual the sponge or dough of the donut I just used as a plain vanilla one this time, rather than another flavour, just mainly because I keep mine as natural as I can, and that's mainly because then if I've got time, which I never seem to have time anyway, but if I've got time then I can make the donut in advance, and then it doesn't matter what flavour, what shade it is at all, because then I can actually not need to worry from the book, because a couple of times it's been like a pink donut or a blue donut or whatever, but depending on which one she draws, You'd have to wait to find out what sort of donut it is if you're following it exactly in the book. So I just keep to the traditional ones as the normal flavours of a donut. So, you know, I've done a chocolate one, I've done a kind of gingerbread colour one for a cinnamony kind of touch to it. I've done lemon ones, and I've also done plain ones like this, just to be neutral really and keep to the real side of the donut flavours sort of thing. So yes, this is my little donut all ready to go and go and sit with the others, if you can see them all up there in front of all my Scentsy toys. They all sit there now, and so this little snail is going to go up there and be with them after this. So that is the snail that I've thoroughly enjoyed making. He was very, very easy to make and very cute. Okay, so that's that one done. So now I literally just have to show you my squares and then draw out some more. So this isn't going to be a very long video, but I just needed to come along and make sure that I was accountable and draw out some more, because I haven't really had lots and lots of time to be able to come and do the other and you know, my other projects apart from what I've shown you. So it just varies in timing, I suppose, doesn't it, for the Monday videos. So anyway, I will show you my squares. The first one that I drew out was the watermelon square, and this is mine. I used brown for the little pips, and I used this one here for the watermelon sort of background colour, like the rind then. I don't know what make this is because I didn't have a ball band and I can't remember. It's quite rough, so I don't know really. It might have been one that I got from Shaw's before they shut down. But then the bit around the edge is like a lime greeny colour that I got, and it's a Stylecraft, because I like the Stylecraft yarn because it's well woven differently, so you can tell what it is. And then the this bit is actually the colour watermelon, and so I thought that would be ideal for this square. So this one was really straightforward, no issues whatsoever, and I really enjoyed it. And to be honest, I was done by about an hour and a half, so it was really, really good this week that I managed to get it all done, because I've had to cram it all in literally this weekend. During the week I made the Santa, and I was trying to desperately get the Santa finished, and then I just did this over the weekend, so I was really pleased that it didn't take up lots and lots of my time. So that is the watermelon square, and this is my cupcake square. I didn't put any sprinkles on because I just didn't. I just quite liked it with plain frosting. I used the same green as around the edge for the watermelon, and the yellow was just a mustard, a tiny bit of mustard from the Hobbycraft yarn. The pink was Hobbycraft yarn in baby pink, and this one was the Wendy's yarn. I don't remember what the shade is called, but it's the beige anyway, beigey biscuity colour, because I thought it would be nice just to have a white sponge instead of a chocolate one, or a plain sponge is what they call it, isn't it, just a vanilla sponge. And I didn't do the single crochets around the edge because I don't like the way it makes it feel tight, so I just didn't do it, and so I just left it like it is. But other than that, there is my square. So, and again, this one was no trouble at all either. and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And again, it only took me just over the hour to do, so I was really pleased about that. So let's hope that my jar of squares are going to be kind to us again this week, so that I don't have to spend hours and hours doing it or finding a mistake. So there is my squares. So let's give them a shake about, and then get picking. Okay, this one is the sheep on page 38. The sheep on page 38. Let's have a look at that one. I know that it's got lots of knobbly bits on because I've seen it before, because it's down here on the front. But let's have a look and I'll show you. Page 38. Put the marker in there. There he is. And I know that the sheep, Sally loves sheep, so I don't know whether she'll be dreading this one or not, but let's hope that the stitch count and everything's right, and then it will make a wonderful square to do. So let's see, shall we? But there is the sheep on page 38. And then let me put this one there for now. And now this one, if I can open it up, is the fluffy flower on page 81. The fluffy flower. Is this another one we're going to be dreading? Oh, I'm not sure. 81. Oh wow. I'm not sure. Jury's out on this one, I'm afraid. Hold on. I'm really not sure whether it'll be a good one or not. Might be tricky. There's the fluffy flower. It's about time the flowers came out though, isn't it? Because we haven't had flowers for ages and ages. So that's it then. There is the sheep and the fluffy flower for next week. So I hope that you, those of you that are joining in with me, enjoy those, and I will look forward to seeing them in the week when you send them to me. If anyone wants to send me any of their stuff, I would like you to make sure that you manage to get the emails to me by Saturday morning, just in case I do get to do my videos on a Saturday afternoon for any reason, and then I don't need to worry about it, and then I can show it on the same week's video. If not, and you are late and you miss it, then it doesn't matter, because I can save them back for the following week. That's not a problem at all. So I am going to go now, and I thank you very much. I will see you again on Wednesday for What's Up Next Wednesday, and I will then, or What's Next Wednesday is what the title is, because I will be able to draw something next if I've managed to finish it. And if I don't manage to finish it, then I will be pretty much nearly there. So I may well still draw one so that you all know what's coming the following week. And then if I manage to finish that, I can show both at the same time. So I will see you again on Wednesday. Please comment below, let me know what you think, and also keep the likes coming and the thumbs up, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, because it just helps me grow my little channel, and just keeps me in the algorithm quite nicely, and that's another way that it can grow. So take care everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye.